morning, everybody. Welcome in. Okay, so first things first, just due to firstness, congratulations, KBloomer27, on being the first viewer to redeem first for the stream. So even though it is an usurped throne, it is still your throne, and you get to pat yourself on the back and be first today. However, Scissors Dual-Bladed Duelist, welcome in, and thank you very much for redeeming word of the stream, Scissors. So there you have it. Scissors shall be my word of the stream. I even had time to dust the chalk off my hands before I had to touch my computer mouse, which is super lovely, because I like not getting that plugged up. And also thank you, Kate Bloomer, for redeeming that last 500 points towards the November GameSwap Challenge. That is very exciting. You're personally voting for Yoshi's Story since you've never really seen it. Well, I will absolutely count that vote. Because we have reached the GameSwap Challenge, again, just to let you guys know what that is, I tend to do a lot of long-form content. So I've been playing the Paper Mario games straight through in a completionist way for a year and a half, over a year and a half at this point. And every once in a while, it's nice to take a break from that. And so every month, I am suggesting some games. And if you guys like any of those games, or you like the idea of those games, you can redeem towards the GameSwap Challenge, where I swap one of those games in for a single stream. So this month, what was on the chopping block, I should do the Bossotronic first. I probably will, because that's kind of the longest bit. I don't know how long it's going to take me to refight those bosses, but I will. So, to continue what I was saying. So for this month, the 3 games that are up for grabs are all Yoshi games. So we have Yoshi's Story, which was originally on the N64, on the GameCube, on a pre-Wii console. But I own it on the Wii Shop. And so Yoshi's Story is the first game up. It is N64. Okay, good. That was the first thing that I said because I was like, the graphics definitely give me N64 vibes, but it's fine. It's fine. Hello, C-Jinx! Thank you for being here. Thank you for the lurk. If you don't disappear too fast, I am going to be putting up a poll pretty soon, in case you have an opinion about Yoshi games. But that's okay too. If you actually need to lurk and get some stuff done, please do that thing. Please do that. So Yoshi's Story for the N64 is the first game up. Then the second game is Yoshi's Woolly World on the Wii U. Third game is Yoshi's Crafted World on the Switch. So all of these are Yoshi Story games. It's just about whether or not you want yarn, basically. All of them are games that I have some middling experience with. But it's either been a long time since I've played them, or I've never beat them, or never 100% them, and so I think it will be fun to start over that experience and see how we enjoy it together. Similar to Kirby's Epic Yarn, it had been ages since I'd played that game, and so I think Yoshi's Story and Woolly World are sort of the same. What I remember is Yoshi's Story has the cutest theme song ever, and I remember nothing further about the game. I'm excluding the Yoshi crossover because reasons? I mean, probably not. I mean, mostly I'm excluding it because I will honestly say, I don't know what you're talking about. I picked 3 Yoshi games that I have and I like, and I said these are the 3. So if there's Yoshi stuff that I don't understand, that's fine too. So those are the 3 games that are up. There's going to be 3 spaces for poll. Oh, the Sonic Lost World Yoshi crossover. Yeah, I don't think I own Lost World, so that would be complicated. But you're right. You're right. I am not going to be playing a Sonic game while calling it a Yoshi game. That would have been extremely funny. Oh, I have some regrets for not having thought of it. So there will be 3 places where you can vote in the polls. They will take place over the span of approximately the next 24 hours. And then the Game Swap stream will be, I think, on Monday next week? I think it'll be on Monday. I'm pretty sure I'm streaming on Monday afternoon. As far as I'm aware, I'm streaming Monday afternoon next week. What day is Monday? Hold on. The 18th is Friday, 19, 20, 21. Yes. So Monday afternoon will be my first stream of next week, and 2 p.m. Eastern time, that will be when we do the game swap stream. So for anyone who's available. But basically over the next 24 hours, there will be 3 places that you can vote. One of the places, I want to say the first place, but I still have to set up the poll, is Discord. So I do have a community Discord. It is sub first as a Discord. So you do have to be a sub in order to be in the Discord, but you do not get penalized if your sub lapses. So you only need to be a sub once, and then you should be able to look into your integrations in Discord when it does its reconnection with Twitch, and you should be able to join the community from there. There will be a post up in the announcements channel where you can vote using little emote reactions. Hello, the purple streamer boss. Sorry. Do you need that information again, the purple streamer boss? Cause you is. I'll drop it again because I think I can in case you missed that. Perfect. There you go. So you should be able to find it in your Twitch integrations and join from there. The second place where you will be able to vote is at the end of stream. I will be putting up a poll on Twitter because it does still exist for now. For now. And so there is my Twitter handle and my YouTube, just because. At least I think that link still works. I can change the link, because now I have that Lady QEW Gaming handle on YouTube, but I haven't done it yet, so it's fine. And YouTube is where I post all of my VODs, so if you ever want to watch any of my content and you missed something, you can always check in there, but that doesn't relate to the poll. Twitter is the one that relates to the poll, so there will be a Discord poll that goes up after stream. There will be a Twitter poll that goes up after stream. And then, probably in about half an hour, where is the Lady Q in the Morning podcast? Garlic Grove, that's very lovely. I would say, I don't have a real answer because I don't have an actual podcast, but all of my videos that go up on YouTube do go up at 9 a.m. And so in a way, my VOD content may serve the purpose of Lady Q in the Morning. If you're ever missing my the dulcet tones of my voice. Well, I do Toad impressions all day. All day, every day. All day, every day! Okay. Same place as the Sonic Yoshi crossover DLC. You think you gonna defeat me again, eh? Let's just say you don't defeat me that easy. Hope you come prepared to be stick on the wall. You'll let that go one day, you promise? I fully expect that I will have again forgotten what you're referring to before you let it go, because my memory some days is like a sieve. But feel free to hold that as long as you want to. Please make a radio show where you host it as Toad. Oh my gosh! I could have all the famous Nintendo impressionists on. Like Chris Pratt. That was a joke. Okay. So before we get started in the content today, I am going to just make a little wee poll. A wee little poll. Just a small one. Where is the poll? Poll? Poll. Poll management. I'm good at things. New poll. Question. So which Yoshi game swapped? Oops, I spelled that wrong. Swapped in. Dibba Scheidwisse, welcome in. Happy morning to you. Chris Pratt, speaking of Koopas, had the same energy of New Paper Mario, acknowledging the first 2 games. Oh, Hot take. Hot take. Can I put for November? I can put for November. It fits. So, Yoshi's Story. Yoshi's Woolly World. And Yoshi's Crafted World. So the poll is going to be up for 10 minutes. You can vote once for free, but you can also use meaningless calories to add more votes if you want to stack the deck in the favor of one of your favorite games. And so there you go. There be the poll. Please toss your votes there. Again, these votes will be added to the results of the Twitter poll and the results of the Discord poll. And yes, in fact, if you are in all three of those places, you may vote again. So you can really stack the deck in your favor of whatever game you happen to want. So feel free to vote for those for the next 10 minutes just to get us set up for Monday's stream. And then I'm going to do some hunting. You mean like that? What did you do, Kate? 20 votes! My stars! Yes. Yes, you may stack the deck in favor of Yoshi's Story. No need to stack the deck when the only valid choice is Yoshi's Story. It is a very cute game, Garlic Grove. I don't disagree. I am really curious if anything else is going to manage. So the other thing that I've seen people do, which I thought was really funny, Petulant Cobra and Settle Down Beavis are like awful for this at trying to make polls come out at exactly split across the board. And in Discord, you can do each of the 3 emote reactions if you want to. You don't have to do just one. You can only do it once, but you can, like, continue doing that. And so I think they were changing their Discord votes based on the Twitter poll for a little while, 1 month, just to try to keep it as even as possible between those two. It was funny. Morning, Poison Darth Frog. How goes the casual completionist run? The casual completionist run. I love it. Good morning! It has barely started because we hit the November game swap. So if you are here, the poll is active and you can vote for whichever Yoshi game you want me to play on Monday. But we're about to see how things go. I am in Toad Town right now, which means I am intending to start with some museum and some Bossotronic content to finish off those last couple bosses. But as you can see, we are also missing some collectible treasures in Toad Town. We only have 64% of the collectible treasures. So I'm hoping if I go around now, I might be able to find a bunch of those. So there's 3 things we're trying to accomplish in Toad Town, and we can get started with that. You were going by honor system and only doing the 1 Discord vote? See, Kate, that's because you are an honorable person. Meanwhile, Beavis and Cobra have played D&D with me, and I know them better than that. You voted for Yoshi's Story too? Guys, Yoshi's Story is like a runaway winner. I don't think it's honorable but chaotic. Yes. You voted 9 times, Scissors? Amazing. Oh my gosh. Yoshi's Crafted World with the 9 votes. Yoshi's Story with 34 votes. And Yoshi's Woolly World has 1. You literally spent all. That's amazing, Kate. And really, honestly, pretty deserved, because you're basically the reason this poll is even happening right now. You broke. Yep, we got some broke people in chat. But that's okay. There's 2 other places to vote. If you press up repeatedly, you can laugh maniacally, therefore it's the best game? I didn't know that! Oh my gosh, now it's super important to me that it wins. I'm impartial. It's fine. It's fine. Anything could win and I would enjoy it. It would be fine. I swear. Best game with questionable song? What is Yoshi saying in it? So, first of all, already, I'm just right here and there's just a collectible treasure. Before I pick it up, I'm going to talk to this guy. Diego?
There was supposed to be a giant diorama here for the Origami Festival. I hope we can still use it. Oh, but if we don't, maybe I could just set it up in my living room and just hope everyone kind of forgets about it.
Now, what's interesting is there was a giant diorama here in the ending cutscene, and also we were missing Olivia, but now that is just no longer true. So we're gonna pick up these cranes, and that's fine. Yay, free treasure! Okay, so that was 1. That got us to 71%. So that was 7%, which means 78%, 85%, 92%, 99%. We're probably looking for 4. I'm pretty confident we can get 2. Mr. Toad, please excuse me. I'm pretty confident we can get 2 if I go to the mole, who is hiding back here. And then after that, I'm not sure what else we're going to need to do. It's ready. Are you ready? I got collectible treasures. Keep it a secret, eh? Just the stapler. Interesting. So that is interesting because the stapler is the last member of the League of Stationery. And so it makes sense that Mole has this, but that means King Ollie in all 3 of his forms and Origami Bowser are all trophies that I believe might exist because I've, like, fought those bosses. Actually, wow, that's complicated. Trophies that I'm expecting to find, like collectible treasures that I'm expecting to find, would be like a final version Ollie, the Origami, like, massive Ollie, the Origami massive Bowser, and then technically Ollie has 4 Vellumental forms, as well as just Ollie himself. And so, like, I would imagine just Ollie rather than the Vellumental forms, but, like, there's potential for 8 different trophies this way. Collectible treasures. I keep saying that wrong. That's fine. But he's only got 1. He's out of treasures. And so that means we're still missing 3. They are literally Smash Bros. Trophies. Well, yes. So, like, it's not my fault that I'm making the mistake. So the other place where I can think to look is the fact that we didn't really have Peach's Castle available to us. And we might now. So I'm just gonna run this way and see if the castle is back. It is not. This game, yo! Do your homework! I've fixed this! You've been saying amiibo? That's funny. Like, dudes. I beat the game. You gave me a cutscene. Thank you very much for the alert, Kate. I really appreciate seeing you this morning, and I appreciate all of your votes. The poll still exists. And it will for another couple of minutes. That is fascinating that Peach's Castle is still kind of over there. Like, they let me beat the game, but they didn't put things back. Yeah, it's probably, like, yes, that does still look like the Origami Castle, which makes sense from the perspective of having to potentially replay those levels, but, like, I did beat the game. It's just so weird. You can save everyone, but we won't let you enjoy the consequences game? Yeah. Like, all these toads are excited about the Origami Festival, but it's happened. It had to happen in order for me to be back here. I'm getting so much weird vibeness. This is fine. Oh, also, I need to make sure I have the correct accessory equipped. I do not. I need my collectible treasure accessory equipped. Because I have hit every block in the game, and I have got everything from the sound gallery. I was trying to break open a box of snacks, okay? I like snacks and I like sewers. Don't judge me. You know what, Mr. Shy Guy? I do not judge you. Those are valid likes. I appreciate them. I thought that this was going to be easy. I'm the one who got footprints all over that Toad's window. This is fine. I thought it was going to be really easy to collect a bunch of treasure, and it's not. I don't know. I don't know what else I'm gonna have to do. I do still have to do the Bossotronic trophy. That is absolutely true. Oh my gosh, these Goombas are just not leaving. Hello, Flame Crystal. Welcome in. Lovely to see you this morning. How are you doing? Yep. Kate Bloomer was committed to Yoshi's story. 52 votes. Petulant Cobra, welcome in. I'm glad to see you too. I hope you didn't miss the vote, but even if you did, I'm not sure anyone is gonna catch up to what Kate was doing intentionally there. Oh no, you woke up sick! Oh, Flame, that sucks. I hope it's not too bad. Whatever it might be. You voted for Yoshi's story? You and 31 Kate Bloomers. You had enough points to challenge, but you just got here. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's fine. This is the funniest poll. Like, legit. This is super funny to me. And I am going to keep track of these. November game swap. We have Story, Woolly World, and Crafted World. I can't spell, but that's fine. My goodness. 52 votes for Yoshi's story. Am I even reading that right? Who else just did a spam contribution on that one? Because if Kate did 31, that's still like 21 other votes. That's amazing. Oh, food poisoning. Oh, shoot. Well, that sucks. Hopefully it's just the wait and see version of food poisoning and not the I need to go to the hospital version of food poisoning. Oh. Okay, that poll was amazing. And I am supremely impressed by those votes. You voted some? Yeah. Well, there's other people who also voted for Yoshi's story, so it's a mixed bag, but honestly, I'm not sure if Discord and Discord and Twitter, I'm not sure if Discord and Twitter can make up for that. Every once in a while, the toads say stuff that makes me go, I think I ruined your house, and I just don't remember because it's been so long. Okay. So I already have that collectible treasure.
Bustle, you?
Okay, so all of these toads are toads who are just happy to not be dead. Like, again, you've had the Origami Festival. I was there. Ah. Toad, why do you have nothing in your wardrobe? Like, nothing. This is fine. I got that one.
Don't tell anyone else about this place, okay? I'm growing organic kale, and it's like a magnet for hipsters.
Alright, Toad. I won't tell anyone else. This is fine. How was the Origami King? Well, actually, the fight with Ollie was probably the easiest fight of all of the boss fights that I did. You'll see how it goes when I get to the animatronic, which is going to be now because I've worked my way back around to it. I actually think it's brilliantly done, because it is the first boss fight that felt like it was rewarding me for paying attention and learning how to do things at other points in the game. And so I thought that was very cool. But I also might have gotten an easy version of it, because I don't know, like, so Ollie's first form, this is full-on spoilers, because now we are in endgame content, chat, and so if you don't want spoilers for this game, I would suggest that maybe you should mute me. But the first phase of the combat, Ollie can turn into, as far as I can tell, any of the 4 of the Vellementals. And he chose Earth and Ice for me. And Earth Vellemental, I just kind of froze him and then flipped him upside down and smashed a bunch of damage. Whereas then he, like, switched into the Ice Vellemental, which was more about, like, melting him and following the Ice Maze, which was the gimmick from the Ice Vellemental combat in the first place. And I remember having more struggles with certain phases of both the Fire and Water Vellemental. Like, the Fire Vellemental just doesn't take damage. You have to be so, like, low and slow. Whereas the Water Vellemental, I remember having trouble solving the ring puzzles because of the spouts. And so it's kind of one of those things that when I look at it, I go, I think I might have got lucky, and it might go a lot worse in the animatronic boss fight. But, like, it actually felt like it was rewarding me for paying attention. And that I was, like, a lot more able to adjust to it than I had been to previous battles. And I thought that was cool. The stapler was ridiculous, though. So, every time you die on final form, the time gets extended? Oh, really? That's neat. I actually managed it without dying, which was, like, shocking to me. So we've cleared all of the paper macho battles. We've cleared all of the Vellemental battles. And we've cleared many of the boss battles.
Bad at Buttons just resubscribed for 7 months. Lady QEW, 100% a good time.
Buttons, welcome in. Thank you so much for that resub. It is lovely to see you. 7 months. And that's very sweet. I'm glad it is always 100% a good time for you. Welcome in. I hope that you are doing well and that you are having a happy morning. I am table flipping at this game right now because I beat it. I beat the final boss, saw the final cutscene, watched the credits on Monday, and then I get back here, and now all of these toads are telling me they're preparing for an origami festival, but the origami festival already happened, and like, oh my gosh, I have an eyelash in my eye. This is awful. And, like, Olivia disappeared and we didn't know where she'd gone. And now she's just back in my pocket. And I'm like, yo, game, you can't do this without explaining yourself to me. Bad Buttons, thank you for redeeming third. And thank you as well for giving me the joke that was necessary for that stare. Get it? 100%? Because you 100% your games? That is actually a very funny joke. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we've done the Boss Sumo Bro, the Handaconda, and the Scissors, but we still need to do the Stapler. Wait, we don't get to refight King Ollie? We probably have to do that by actually going into that final chapter portion again. Huh, that's interesting. I thought we were gonna get to fight him again. Well, now I'm a little disappointed. I'm just gonna fight the Stapler in the Bossotronic. The Stapler, to be fair, was really difficult combat for me, so we'll see how this goes. Good doggo. So what you have to do for the Stapler is waste its staples by jumping on it, basically. And or using the hand. I would like the treasure chest. I would like the +1 action. And then I would like to jump on it. At the dealership, getting your car fixed. And doing puzzles in a puzzle book. Oh, I love puzzle books! Okay, well, we are going to use our legendary boots twice, because why not? We can. I see. It does not matter what boots we use. He receives the same amount of damage and wastes a bunch of staples. Yeah. I did not guard at the right time for that. I have yet to guard at the correct time against dog tag. It is very detrimental to my health. Okay. Oh, it's angry. Angy, angy. So I go in, I hit the on. I'm gonna pass that, and why not? We will do the hands. And that is fine. Remember the death scene. I am gonna do my best, Scissors. Scissors has suggested that I really, really want to take out the Stapler's last bit of health with the 1,000-fold arms, and I did not manage to do that in the standard combat. And so I would like very much to be able to do that. Gosh. My defense and my health are so much worse in this fight than they were in the actual one. Okay, so I need to get back to where the chest is, I think. Don't really want that. You know what? Actually, I need to get back to where the chest is. Will I just run across that panel, or will I stop? Which actually kind of matters as a question to me. If I just run across this panel, that is fine. But if I stop there, it is a problem. Okay, good. I do just run across the panel. So I tend to do this poorly. Sure, let's use the legendary hammer. Whew! Lots of damage when it's in reload mode. A very good boy has entered the dealership. A golden retriever! Oh, such a good boy. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, so I will get the on. I can get a +1, and then I can get this. Yeah. So ideally we would be able to do this from further away. This is fine. We're just gonna boots him because last time I wasn't doing lots of damage anyway. This isn't the damage phase. This is the I want to waste staples phase. Nope. I keep blocking too early, so that time I tried blocking later and I still missed. Such is life. Definitely want to run past the health. I don't know what this attack is going to do, and so I don't know if I want to collect both healths. Okay, we're just going to do this again. I'm off in the cycle of when I am using the hands, and I somehow need to change that without dying. This is fine. Okay, that didn't use all of its staples. That's good. Yeesh. So I need health. Whew. And it's in reload mode again. Yeah, my timing is just off for reload mode. Oh, whoops. If I move you, and then you, and then you. Maybe I've solved this to get... So what I was trying to do there was I was trying to get both of the big hearts and also maybe an attack, but definitely get the chest because I'm going to need to turn things on again. Well, yes, I am aware of that. I think because I've been prioritizing collecting hearts, it's been harder to do attacks from the inner rings because the hearts are kind of, or from the outer rings because the hearts have been kind of on the inner rings. Oh, nice. That was good. Oh, I almost hit the on again. Oh, that would have been so good if I could. But that's okay. And this is one where he actually takes a non-zero amount of damage from these hits. And so that's good. But you do the most damage to the stapler if you hit it with the 1000-fold arm attack while it's reloading its staples. And so now I really need to be focused on staple wasting. and also with the on button. So if I'm going there and I'm hitting on, I want to move that out of my way, I think. I am truly hoping that I did that right. Okay, cool. Hit the on, got this. This is good. Because this is what I wanted. And so I use 4 staples. So I've never had it do this attack before. Yeah, I don't think I managed that block. But that was at least a lot of staples used, which is the point. See, now the hearts are on the inner rings. If I move this one like that, hold on, 2, 3. That will get me a little bit of health back because I'm about to lose a bunch more. Then we'll hit this again. Four staples down. Now it should shoot me again. Nice. That time I blocked it. And it's still... Oh, it's doing the charge thing again. I don't like that one. One, 2, 3. Nope. I've screwed up. That's the attack that I want. If I put it here instead, can I do that? Health and the attack that I want. Okay. Whew. Just always be collecting health. I actually wanted to do the... Okay, so it only has 1 staple left. And so, okay, it had 2 staples left. And so when it runs out of staples in the bite barrage, that's when it starts doing only 1 damage on those hits. Fascinating. Very cool. Okay, so now's when I want to use the hands. So I definitely want to land myself on a hands. But it would be super nice to also get some health on my way. So I can get a little bit of health. That'll have to do. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so I need to be very, very careful if I want to not accidentally kill it. So it's got the gold staples now, and it's somewhat broken, and so I need it to waste staples, which means I very much want... Oh, man. Very much want to be attacking it from here I mean, actually, I don't think I want to because I really need the chest. I need to be able to hit the on. So we're gonna have to do this, even though this is a super not optimal anything. And we're definitely gonna get dog tagged. So that's 4 staples. Wow, jeez. So that was too early, and the last one was too late, and I'm really just not confident that you can guard. So officially I just need health more than anything. That's fine. Oh, it's Inky! Inky. Get the on. And then I'm gonna go there. This is very foolish. I'm just gonna get dog tagged again. Wait, I could have done the arms this time? I thought I needed to wait for it to be in reload. This is fine. This is fine. Probably. This is fine. Because I could have gotten arms and I was specifically not. Maybe if I screw up the jumps, it still won't die. Oh, cool. I don't even really need to screw up the jumps. I do very little damage to this guy. So, staples wasted. Okay, okay. Okay, that's rude. We're doing this again. Fight me, Stapler. That is rude. My health was full. Ugh. Why did he get 2 attacks? He used a bite barrage and then he used a firing one. Like, that was 2 different attacks. Okay, we start over. So hands are best used during reload phase. This I understand. And we kind of want a reasonable distance from him. Hold on. Nope. We want a reasonable distance from him. We're just gonna do that. And then that? Yeah. I ruined most of this puzzle just to get this +1 and this attack. So again, my strategy remains the same. If I'm gonna attack, I'm gonna use boots. Because it lets me do stapler wasting. So now this time, what I really need is the on button. If I move that out of the way... Shoot. No, that doesn't work. What I really need is the on button. I think I'm gonna have to put myself in dog tag danger in order to get this, but I do want to. Because I want the on button. I always want the on button. At least these are not the gold staples. Because the whole point is, chat, the red staples and then the gold staples do more damage and even more damage, respectively. Do you know how many times I had to try that before I actually got a block? Huh. Heckin' heck. Move over, move down. +1. Boots. Boots. My strategy for this, now that I know how to play this boss, is so different from when I was actually fighting it. Like, gosh, the change that you can make. I take 1 damage whether I block or not, but he had no staples. Okay, so hand time. But I would also like health. So there's a little bit of health. Do I need this? Did I do it? In both health, 2 of hands. Okay. Okay, I did. We get both healths, taking us back to full. It has a maximum as to how much damage it's going to let me do on the reload. Because I hadn't run out of time there. So it requires me to 3-phase fight this guy. I have to fight the red staples too. Well, fine then. I need the chest. Honestly, brilliant setup. Chest will give me on button. This will give me 2 jumps instead of 1. And this will give me the distance that I need. Okay. True. Yeah, so previously, the previous iterations of this boss fight, just because of my timing of the off and on stuff, I had been mostly using hammer attacks with the 2x multiplier when it was in reload state, and that was doing 60-something damage, which was incredibly good. Bye, C Jinx, lovely to see you. Okay, we are gonna get the on, and then we are going to get that instead of the arrow in. Shoot, I cannot do that. Can I get this on towards the hint? I will get 1 health. I think I did this right. I'm only getting 1 attack because I was focused on getting the on button, which is fine. Because I still get that attack and I still got some health, not 0 health. It's been very important with this boss battle, like especially in the Bossotronics. I really feel like I need to get health every turn. As much health as I can get in a single turn. What's it got? It's charging up. Okay. I will pick up that health. And the extra attack again. Because again, I think what this is going to do is it's going to put me at a distance to him when he's got no staples. And so I think he's going to have to use Bite Barrage. Which I take 1 damage for when there's no staples, whether or not I block. Okay. So now he's going into reload mode, which means I again want to try to use the hands if I can. But I also would like to pick up some health. At least 1 health. Okay, so that gets me 1 of the 2 healths that were available. This is fine. Is that so? But I was trying not to kill it! Ridiculous. I was specifically trying to not do a perfect setup. Okay. So this is interesting. That's not as much health as I was hoping that it would be missing. Yeah. It did shoot a staple, I remember that. Okay, so we are at this one again, where literally what I want to do is this. And other than that, I am perfectly happy with where it is sending me. Because I want that on button. And I want to waste some staples. Whew. Oof. Okay, so I need health this turn. Very badly. I definitely want both of those healths. If I do that. And that. Oh, dang it! Yes. 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 I think I got this. Because I got the on, which is important. Because I want to finish off with the hands. I got the +1. And so I'm going to be able to do 2 boots from over here, and then it's going to staple gun me again. And that's going to put it in reload state. Potentially. If not on this turn, then on the next turn almost for sure. It is in reload state. Okay, so if I get to hands, is that gonna do it? I need to move you out of my way. Heart into my way. And then I'm gonna go over here and get hands. Do a hammer move then hands? Nope. Sorry. I don't have time to... I'm not doing very well at reading chat while also juggling this. That's fine. We'll see. Because I think... Oh my goodness! So hammer move, then hands would have been the safe way to play that, but in fact I succeeded. That's just unnecessarily cruel. Oh my goodness, Mario, such violence. Alright, we got it. We've seen the content. Very cool death scene, I agree. And I think that is everything that's in the Bossotronic.
Nicely done, Mario. To be honest, I wasn't even sure that was possible. Here, you've more than earned this.
It's Bowser, the collectible treasure. Yay! %86%. I'm definitely still missing 2. So one of the other things that I'm missing, chat, is I am missing the speed rings. Because there is a trophy for clearing 16 speed rings. And I got 7. We're gonna try it again. 16 seems like a task to me. Oh my gosh. That did not start out well. Shoot! Definitely not gonna get 16. Even 10 is a stretch for me, it feels. Nope. That was the wrong way to do it. That was also the wrong way to do it. This is a dumb slide one, isn't it? Nope. I don't even know if I know this solution. Two ring moves for this, huh? So, if it's not that, and it's not that as my first move... Oh, you know what it is? It's ignore the red toads, solve for green toads. Phooey. It is very funky bass. Oh, interesting. It's not that. That would have been clever. Or at least I don't think it's that. I don't think there's any way I can toggle it correctly from that side. I did even worse on this one. I just need to grind this, I think. Practice exclusively what the speed ring puzzles are. New record. 3 lineups solved. Do not sass me, game. Do not at me with this. I feel like there's probably a limited amount of options as to type of puzzle for each level of puzzle. You know? That was a much better second puzzle. Solve for green! I will fight you, speed rings. But then what is the solution to this? I like to think I'm not horribly awful at these. I don't think that was the right one. No, it's gotta be that one. No. Three rings though, right? 3 moves. There we go. I had to think about that one for too long. Part of the problem that I feel is going to come into play when I'm actually trying to hit 16 rings as a solution is efficiency of movement. Because as things stand currently, I don't always move the right way on anything, so sometimes I have to take like the long way around, which is overall fine when you're not trying to do stuff like this. This is the puzzle that got me last time. Interesting. Two rings. 2 movements. I just don't know how to do this one. That feels so close. That felt so close. It wasn't the solution, but it felt very close. Time continues on with what you left on recent puzzle. The speed rings are going to be the most difficult trophy for me to earn. It feels like 10 is impossible. And I have to get 16. Like, I have to do twice as many puzzles as what I just did. This isn't even a 1 movement solve. Ah! See what I mean? But then that one, it worked. Oh my goodness. I swear these buttons are relative to where you are on the clock face, or rather where it considers you to be on the clock face. Oh, my stars! What a waste of time. No! I am pressing A, you jerk. I was moving too quickly to the toggle off of that one. Like, I was pressing A and then hitting the toggle as quickly as I could, and it was reading the toggle before it was reading the A button press. Well, but in a sense, Garlic Grove, it kind of is, because, like, it's relative, and my perspective does not always agree with the game on where I was or what I was trying to do. What the heck? I've again hit a puzzle that I don't know how to do, which is problematic, shall we say. Too speedy. I don't like that it yells at me, chat. Like, I'm aware I'm slow as heck. That doesn't mean I know how to solve your puzzle. So that's now 2 puzzles that I've run into in the speed rings where it isn't about efficiency, it is legitimately that I do not know that puzzle solution, and I think perhaps throughout this entire game I have never solved it. This is such a challenge. And there is definitely a luck there's definitely a luck element in terms of like which puzzles you get and how many moves they take to solve when you're trying to solve for 16 speed rings. Okay. Thank you. I don't like that I have to like slow down for that one. Two? Are you serious? Two? Because, like, that's obvious, but then I can't actually line these dudes up properly. And these guys are in ring 3 and 4. Ah, there it is. Okay. Ugh. That's not my favorite puzzle. Like, I'm not able to solve... Oh, my stars! Press A when I press A, please, game. I'm not able to solve all the puzzles quickly enough, much less do the moves. You know? This one. This one took me a long time last time. But that one was quicker version of it. So the answer, Scissors, is mostly that I haven't yet resorted to using any tactics to solve any of these. I legit am trying to solve them according to the rules of the game. And having played the whole game and beat the boss and succeeded at every boss and only getting game overs, because this is actually the thing that I am impressed by. I have only gotten game overs for failing QuickTime events. Like that kind of style of thing, for failing like an immediate death thing. And I still haven't been able to solve those puzzles. It's heartbreaking. Okay, so I'm supposed to move one of these. I'm supposed to move this one, would be my guess. Oh my gosh! Go the way that I think you're gonna go, you absolute... Okay, so I got 10. That's nice. Technically, I got 11 in there. That's garbage. I'm not gonna be able to do this, and especially not when that happens. Well, yes, that's my point. That's more like a QTE, and the perspective of I answered wrong and therefore just died. Like, that's not my inability to answer the game. So we got 11. I'm leaving. 11 is not bad. But 16. 16. Like, I knew the solution to the 12th puzzle, but I didn't have enough time to input it. So it really is about getting better at seeing the solution so that you can just be doing the input entry for it. You mean you don't have a third eye that sees the future? Well, Petulant Cobra, what I'm saying is that I'm not using it. Amazing. I wonder if there's more art to buy. Because there's a trophy for completing the art collection. We got the blockhead trophy, because we've hit every question mark block in the game. We got the sound disc collector, because I assume we have been to every scene that exists with its own independent sound. Oh yeah. Look at this boy. Look at this boy! Monster fish of the Great Sea. So I still need the monster blooper for a trophy. Because all I've got is this blooper. He's not the monster blooper. And there is a trophy for catching that. It's the Great Fish! It is the Great Fish. Hilarious. Ugh, this is fine. Yep, there we go. Because I have to finish off the green streamer, but then the origami castle and the cast of characters I will also have to purchase. I wonder if I have enough toad points. Like, I've rescued all the toads. But I only have 123 points. Lovely. Hold on, let me just make sure. Yes, this is fine. The throne room. So kind of, I think, scissors. Because they are because they are collectible treasures. Oh, the little statues. I remember the little statues. Because they are trophies. Ugh, I said it again. Because they are collectible treasures, I can view their collectible treasure and examine it three-dimensionally and like zoom in and out to like look at it, but it will have that floating treasure stand underneath it. So I don't know if it's perfect. 12 and 24, and I have a total of 110. Well, let's see. Let's see if I have enough. Oh, yeah. The rail shooter part. Yeah. And the lava mountain. Love it. Peach's castle from the air. That's interesting. The like wispy ribbonness of the clouds. I feel like that was their workshopping of one of the potential things that they could do to make it look more crafty. And I don't think that's what they chose to do, but I think that's cool. Okay. So definitely some Star Destroyer energy going on in that black and yellow fold. Yeah, the airship. The airship is so cool. Oh, whoops, I accidentally left. I didn't mean to leave. I meant to go here. Ooh, I only have 96. This is an expensive page! Look at how pretty that is. Very pretty. 6, 9, 12, 17 more for this. 81... 80, 74. So I'll have 74. And there's 24 character things. Like, I've got to have just enough, right? They're not gonna not let me see something, right? This is such a cool room. Just piles of cranes with origami surrounding them. Oh, interesting. Some different options of designs for the origami castle. The closest to the final design is at the bottom left there. That's really interesting. And the final room. Okay, 24 characters, chat. They're starting me off spending 20 points to see some of the enemies. Oh my goodness, those are actual fingers doing actual folding. They actually did some origami. Perhaps not all, but definitely some origami. Does anyone know if, like, it is actually possible to origami every single one of these? Because, like, that to me is just art on make it make it straight lines, you know? Okay, the hands make sense. Figuring out how the hands work. Crab! Okay, okay, okay. So that's 14. Aww. Are these all going to be the macho guys? Are these going to be the different paper macho enemies? Because this will be spoilers for the island that I haven't defeated yet. Oh, the paper macho piranha. I actually don't know how to defeat the paper macho piranha. Oh, and that's one of the boss battles, so maybe it isn't. And the boo that I remember... Okay, so that's interesting. Because for some of these guys, I needed to fight them using the tactics of, like, the invisibility and stuff. I haven't used the invisibility much. Hilarious. Wonder about that. Tried to find out a while ago, and I think no in the purest form of origami. Fair. One square piece of paper making the final product without glue. Yeah, okay. That makes sense, because that feels like that would be an incredibly tough ask. 36 left, chat, and we're about to use 20. Oh, the Vellumental. Oh, look at the one glowing in the bottom right. I wish they'd done that. That's so cool. I think that probably makes sense in the spirit of the game. Because we are using hole punches, staplers, tape, colored pencils, rubber bands, etc., according to, like, the Legion of Stationery. And, like, I don't think you should use a hole punch, a stapler, or tape if you are doing official origami. Oh, every single one of these is the coolest heckin' thing. Just, yes. Oh, they could have made it look more dragony. I kind of like that they went just with the paper forms, though. Like, rather than them having eyes, like, cleanly. I guess that makes sense. I will allow it. 6 and 6. These better be good pictures. Olivia and Ollie and the angry Olivia Hammer. Yes. Okay, that was definitely worth 6. Look how cute they are. Look at their angry faces. Oh, their little angry faces. Yes. Yes. Oh. I love that they gave emotions to Ollie, even though he doesn't really use them. Like, Ollie is angry. Ollie is depressed. We've seen, like, lethargic, but not really depressed out of Ollie. Ollie is surprised. We never saw that. And, like, Ollie is joyful. Nope. Mostly Ollie is stoic. That's so cute. Origami Peach. Hello, Origami Peach. All of the toads. So many toads. Oh, all of the outfits! The different ways that they can be dressed up in Shogun Studios. Olivia's are super cute. I'm working my way around to that last one because I'm hoping it'll be cool. Yes! Oh, paper sumo! Oh, that's adorable. That was all of them, right? I better have a trophy for this. There we go. Art collector. I did know that there was a trophy for that. still don't even have all of the collectible treasures, chat. It's so weird. Green streamer removal, musée champignon, battle lab. Oh, that's interesting. Special. Ooh, there's a special sound gallery. How cute. Hammer Island, Club Island. That makes sense because I did not find those immediately. Hammer Island took some time, as did Scuffle Island. And I think there was like a whole section of the green streamer, Enter Bowser Jr. So cute, that I hadn't completed when I was last back here. Oh, this is such a good boss fight. Amazing. To be fair, Battle with King Ollie is also very good. There's a lot of music in the final chapter. The game over music. Yep, trust me, I'm aware of what the game over music is. This is such a jam. Amazing. Oh, and then it stops. I wish that that just like worked everywhere in the game, you know? Okay, so we got a few more of these guys, it seems. This one's interesting because, like, I don't have everything from the yellow streamer area. There's an enemy that I didn't fight there. And so I'm gonna have to... Okay, but the fly guy did fix that. I knew it would. So I'm gonna have to go back to the yellow streamer chapter and try to find out what I'm missing. Oops. I accidentally left. And I know! I think I just didn't do the combats. Oh, that's cool. They show me the versions. Oh, yo! I thought this couldn't get cooler. Sorry. Purple top with the emo hair? Yes. This water elemental is fire. And this fire elemental is also fire. I know! It's so cool! I didn't get to see that form. He didn't pick that form when I fought him. That's so cool. Princess Peach. Hi, Princess Peach. I love that they're facing each other. And then Olivia and Ollie. Cool. So, basically what I think happened with the yellow streamer, because I did a lot of combat, but there's some combat that I avoided more than others. Petulant Cobra just trips on their way out the door. Yep. Okay, enjoy your lurk. There's some enemies that I fought more than others in the yellow streamer chapter, and so like I didn't fight Pokies a lot, for example, and it seems as though occasionally there's optional enemies that spawn in. That's where I am. And so I think I just didn't get, yeah, or something like this. If I was supposed to, like, fight a certain number of bros, because, like, I do have the Mecha Koopa, but when you look at that, see how there's 2 bros and then nothing next to them? That really makes me think as though, like, the bro that I fight is either a hammer bro or a fire bro, but somewhere I can fight an ice bro because of, like, the random spawning rules when you enter bro combat. Bro combat. My stomach is growling, so I'm eating some snacks. I know no one's redeemed dehydrate, and I'm doing it anyway. So I need to go back to the Yellow Streamer chapter and fight every bro. That's what I need to do. I'm missing 2, I'm missing 3, I'm missing 7. We'll start with this. So see, if I examine this, I can zoom in on its 3-dimensionality and look at it from some perspectives. And that I think is cool. An ice bro in the cave where it's ice on the left and fire on the right. Do you mean... So the cave where it's ice on the left and fire on the right. The only place that I've seen that is in the sea tower when I was climbing it. And that's in the purple streamer chapter, not the yellow streamer chapter. So somewhere in the desert. The only cave that I remember is when we go down to where Captain T. Ode lives. Or lived and was frozen. Or the Temple of Shrooms. Is there a cave that I'm forgetting about? Lamp Scam. Great name for a trophy. That seems right. Okay. Somewhere in the Great Sea. Yes, I know! I know it can be! Where in the Great Sea? Little Bowser Jr. is my favorite. Well, it doesn't have to be an ice bro, but what I have is a hammer bro and a fire bro, and I'm missing whatever comes right after it in the yellow streamers paper, like origami Folgers enemies list. And so my conjecture is that it's a bro. And so it could be an ice bro, a sledge bro, but I think it's something where like I actually fight fire bros or hammer bros, because occasionally when you enter into that combat, there's just other bros on the map, and there's the potential for there to be a random spawn of an ice bro in that combat, and when I fought them, I did not get that random spawn. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of thing that it feels like to me. So Toad Town, Bowser's Castle, yep. I know I'm missing some things in Toad Town, and I know I'm missing something in... Ooh! Raid!
Plumberry raided my stream with 12 viewers.
Welcome in, Raiders! It does have to be in yellow buttons, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome! Welcome! Hi, Plumberry Muffin! Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me just drop you a shout out. Welcome in, Whimsy Kitten is how I'm going to say that. Onesie Twitch, Onsy Twitch, something like that. Welcome in, Blazing Ember, please. Welcome in, Oh Alice. Wonderful to meet you all. Thanks for joining the raid.
Blazing in the place is now following.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I'm just going to give a shout out to Plumberry. It's a sad day back from Nashville. I don't want to be back. Anger, anger, anger. You know what? That's fair and valid, Plum. You are fair and valid. And oh, thank you so much.
Alice is now
Blazing
following.
Ember, please, and oh, Alice, thank you for those follows. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Lady QEW. I am an unabashed Nintendo fangirl, and I do a lot of Nintendo content. For the last year and a half, I've been playing through with the goal of getting 100% completion on every Paper Mario game in the main game series. We skipped Sticker Star because we don't talk about Sticker Star, at least not yet. I might revisit it. And we're doing some completionism content in Origami King today, but it's so wonderful to meet you. Welcome, all of you. And thank you again, Plum, for the raid. How was your stream? It looks like you were playing Breath of the Wild, which is lovely. It's a game that I have and I have never played. I am kind of planning on going through the Legend of Zelda games on stream, and so it'll be really interesting to see when I get to Breath of the Wild how it goes. But what were you doing in game? Officially starting my move to America plans. Ooh. Ooh, snug. Well, that's lovely. I wish you all the best in that, because I know it can be complicated. But first, food does wonders for one's mood and brain as well as belly. Food now, absolutely. Good on you, Alice. I am nomming on some snackies right now because I am hungry. You've never played Zelda either. I wonder what they're about. You do need food. Oh my goodness, Plum, that is too long. That is too long. Get yourself a nice cup of tea or a nice drink, make yourself some food, get something to eat. Thank you so much for the raid and for dropping your community over here, and leave. Lurk. Get out of here. Eat something. Love you muchly. You're fantastic. Hello, Sword of Kryn. Eat, Plum. Do the lurk. Exactly. Okay. We've successfully gotten Plum to at least leave their screen. So yeah, welcome in everybody from Plum Stream. It's super nice to meet you all. I'm currently going through trophy. Sorry, there are 2 things that can be found. No, I've just cycled back around. We're fine. I'm currently going through this room because I'm missing 5 collectible treasures in this game. I'm missing 2 from Toad Town, 1 from the Great Sea, 1 from Autumn Mountain, and 1 from Bowser's Castle. And I do not know where any of them are. And I'm also missing a bunch of trophies. This is my completionism now. We're in completionism mode. We beat the final boss. We beat the Bossotronic. But we need to get 7 trophies and 5 collectible treasures. And one of the trophies is for getting the 5 collectible treasures. And one of the trophies is for beating 16 rings in the speed ring. I can do 11. I don't know how I'm going to do 16. And one of them is for catching the big blooper and the big cheep cheep. And we've got the big cheep cheep. We just need the big blooper. And so I think I need to do some more fishing. And so some of these trophies are possible, and some of them I'm actually not sure how to get them. So we're about to look at that. Awesome teamwork, guys. That's very lovely. Get them noms. Mushroom. That's so good. I'm glad to see a supportive community that wants to take care of their streamer and look after them. So we did a bunch of battle. We got a lot of coins. We are a blockhead now, according to this trophy, that we received for having hit every block in the game. So, legendary Cheep Cheep and legendary Blooper. I did catch a Cheep Cheep called the Monster Cheep Cheep of the Great Ruler of the Great Sea, and so I believe that is the legendary Cheep Cheep. And so I think I'm just working on the legendary Blooper. Right, I have to do Scuffle Island. Last time I tried that, I died. I will probably die a lot. 16 levels and speed rings. Fight me, that's going to be impossible. Right, the Eddy River coins. Okay, so Scuffle Island and the Eddy River coins, those exist. And getting a perfect score on Shy Guys finished last. That did not happen. I failed hard on some of those, so we do need to try Shy Guys. So Scuffle Island, Shy Guys finished last. Eddy River and the speed rings are kind of a matter of grinding. As is technically catching the legendary Blooper, that's a matter of grinding. So we got all the art, we got all the toads. We need to get every collectible treasure. We need to complete the Origami character gallery. So this is why we need to go back to the Yellow Streamer chapter and figure out what enemy I missed, because I'm missing a character in the Origami character gallery. And then we've got this. Okay. Actually, so that's interesting. I know theoretically, in theory, how to get all of these trophies. Can I do it is the question. So the Yellow Streamer chapter, I need to find an enemy. That's probably a bro. Collectible treasures, I'm missing 5, and I need to figure them out. I need to grind speed rings, I need to grind the Eddy River, I need to grind Shy Guys finish last, I need to grind Scuffle Island, I need to grind some fishing. That is where we are at, chat. I should probably write all of this down so that I don't have to come back here every time. So what are we going to learn today? Today. So, things that we need to do. Fishing. catch blooper. I'm assuming I can do that from the big sea, and so I'm probably going to try that first. Scuffle Island is also in the Great Sea, as is a treasure that I'm missing. Shy Guy's Finish Last is in the spa. It's in Shangri Spa. It's how you get to the Rainbow Spa. Eddy River is in the Blue Streamer chapter. Eddy River coins. Speed rings. I need 16. Nope, I just wrote down 15. That is wishful thinking. Collectible treasures and so yellow character art. Bro, probably, which is only a maybe. And then collectible treasures. Treasure. I know I'm missing the great... Okay, hold on. Toad Town, I'm missing 2. Autumn Mountain. I'm not great at spelling, but I'm trying. Autumn Mountain is the Blue Streamer chapter, which is where the Eddy River is. Okay. I think that one has got to be like a small little area that I haven't found, because I've been all over Autumn Mountain twice looking for it and I didn't find it. So I think there must be a like sneaky area where I'm supposed to go. Autumn Mountain. I remember there's one in Bowser's Castle, which is in the Green Streamer chapter. And then there is one. Where is the other one? It's on the Great Sea, which is a fishing one. So there's some space for efficiency, chat. If I go to the places that I need to go, there's like more than one thing to accomplish in like purple, blue, green, etc. So let's see. I have about half an hour now. So I don't think we're going to finish all of our collectibles today. We will probably need at least one more stream to do that, which is cool because it means we're not quite done. And so again, next week, I will be streaming on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern because I am Canadian. I live in Southern Ontario and in the Eastern time zone. Not that everyone in the Eastern time zone lives in Canada or lives in Southern Ontario, obviously. But I am Eastern time zone. So 2 p.m. Monday afternoon will be the November game swap because we did meet that community challenge today. And currently Yoshi's Story is winning in the votes. But if you are either in Discord or you follow me on Twitter, I will be putting up polls at the end of stream for that. And you can vote for the next 24 hours in either of those before I'll make a decision and probably declare Yoshi's Story the winner because it got 52 votes today, which was ridiculous. Anyway, that's fine. And so that is what we'll be playing on Monday. We're taking a break from Paper Mario for the game swap. For one stream, we'll play some Yoshi Story, probably, and or some other Yoshi game, depending. Technically, Crafted World and Woolly World exist, and it is not impossible. If every single person I have who follows me on Twitter and in my Discord votes coordinatedly for one of the other ones, it is possible that something could beat it, theoretically, but it's very rare. Super unlikely. But we'll be playing that on Monday, and so then we'll return to this game later next week for my second stream next week. We'll probably try to finish off Origami King as best we can. If I cannot beat the speed rings because of my inability to do so, that might be something that I choose to grind off stream. Like, essentially, I don't want to make you guys watch me do speed rings for an hour and a half and fail them constantly, but I'll try. We'll give it a go. We'll see how far we get. And then, once this game is finished, I have some plans for how to finish out the rest of the year on stream, which will be slightly different in terms of the content that I usually do. Just so y'all know. So, we're going to go down here. And the reason we're going to go down here is that this is the Magic Pipe Room. There are pipes to every chapter here. Nope, sorry. The magic pipe room is in the museum. I lied. Good joke. Whoopsie. Wrong pipe. But we're going to go into the magic pipe room, and we're going to use that to kind of hop around a bit, see what, if anything, we can manage to do. So I'm thinking I want to start by going to the Scorching Desert, which is the yellow pipe here, because it was part of the yellow streamer. What a Canadian. Sorry, eh? So sorry. I am so Canadian, but I'm just unreasonably Canadian. Okay. So we need... I love this car. This is the latest model of boot car, which is very European, actually. So we're going to start by going down here and seeing if there's enemies here, because there may not be. But if it is a trophy, that means whatever it is that we are trying to do has to be recreatable. Okay, so there aren't any enemies in this room, that's fine. Or at least this is my theory. If they have locked me out of getting this trophy because of something that I failed to do in story that is non-repeatable, I'm going to be very mad at this game. Which isn't impossible, but usually Nintendo's a little better than that. Did I ever fight any of the dry bones? Or did I just run them all over? Because that is something in this chapter that I did not do a lot, I realize. Okay. So the point is, we need to actually fight these guys. We can't just skip them. Because we do not know... Do I get 3? Or do I get 2? I get 3. Then the way I'm going to choose to solve this is I'm going to move this guy back into the final ring, spin him over here, and then pull these guys in. I'm in end game right now. I don't remember how much damage I do. Is it enough? It is not enough for the bone Goombas immediately. They probably have names. So that's good to know. But also, none of those were new enemies. So... Oh, shoot. He disappears. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to fight that Pokey. I thought he wouldn't disappear. This is fine. Flying shell shot, totally fine. 2? Do I get 2? Sweet. So I think the way I solve this is by sending him... Whoops! Nope. That is not it. Is it this then? Okay, good. I understood the theory behind that one at least. Kind of want to try these guys with boots and see if it's enough. Okay, so regular boots are enough to get paratroopas. I'm currently just testing out... Oh, do you know what else I haven't done? Oh, I could have talked to him. That's fine. There's, there are a bunch of, like, optional, as far as I can tell, hearts that you can get in this game. It gives me so much money for beating these enemies. That is very funny. There are a bunch of hearts that you can get in this game. Oh, if he's in shell form, that happens. So him I really have to jump on if I don't want to take damage, but that's okay. Do I not have my gold thing equipped? Okay, yes I do. There we go. We're fine. So what I need to do here... That, maybe? No, that's not going to be it. Oh, okay. So if I spin that over and then I slide this. That's probably not the only way I can solve that, but it worked. And I accept that. Most of these enemies are enemies that will just be destroyed if I jump on them or hit them. And like, I'm kind of trying on purpose to not do that. Because I need to know what enemy I'm missing. Like, is it a boo? Is it a pokey? Is it something? And so I want to actually fight them. Oh, the pokies are so angry. Yeah, one ring move. That doesn't surprise me. Is a hammer enough to destroy the pokies? Not entirely. Good to know. So for these guys, is a fire hammer enough to destroy the pokies? Yes. It's really useful to have Professor Toad here with us, helping me compensate for... Okay, so this is interesting because I still don't have a trophy notification. So one presumes that means I haven't found what I'm looking for yet. Let's hop over here. Let's get in here just because it is so much faster when you can use the car to use the car. Unless you crash into things. Okay, and so there is a boo here. I'm pretty sure I fought these guys, but... Oh, awful. So the cool thing about the boos is they disappear and you still have to get the line up on them. Will a hammer destroy boos? Yes, it will. It won't destroy the two Goombas in front. The, like, bone-headed Goombas. But that's okay, because I do have Professor Toad here to help me out with a little bit of extra damage, if I want him. Which I do. Okay, let's also go fight this boo. I really should be using the car. It's just so much faster. Nope. I'm trying to hit this guy. Game, please. Oh, fascinating. Cool. So this puzzle is not hard because you can literally ignore the boos and just line up the other things. I wonder if a hurl hammer would have done it. I have a lot of hurl hammers. I also have a lot of money. Oh, interesting. Gosh, what a delightful attack. I'm gonna fight him too. We're literally just gonna fight everything we find here, you know? Oh, cool. First ring and second ring both. Need to do that. Pearl hammer? Okay. I love seeing all the toads in the stands, because I really have rescued every toad. So many toads. Okay, so none of these guys were what I needed. Oops. Sure, I'll bite. Just money? Awesome. I don't care. So we need to be careful here. We need to make sure if we see a dry bones... Oh gosh, that giant pokey is terrifying. Sorry, that giant paratroopa is terrifying. If we see a dry bones, we need to not destroy it. This would probably be a lot easier if Ooh, I'll use flashy iron boots. If I actually looked up what it was that I was missing. But that is going to be a next stream thing. Next stream, when I am missing things, if I try and I can't find them, I will look up how to get them. I think I've done very well with absolutely no walkthroughs or information about this game, prior information about this game. I was completely blind in my playthrough. Okay, so... I'm not seeing... Oh no, the dry bones were when it was at night. It's these guys now. Oh, I hope that means I haven't, like, screwed myself over. Yeah, that matches. This is fine. Because I can't go back. Are they weak to fire or not? Because I can't go back to night. I don't think I can put the sun out. Oh. That will be a problem. If that's actually what's wrong here. Have the Pokies ever been anything other than Pokies? Oh, I think I understand this one. If I spin this ring, it, like, lines up this pizza slice. That's clever. Why are these not the puzzles that I'm getting in the speed rings? That is my question. I wonder if the speed rings would have been easier to get 16 if I'd done it earlier, like before I'd seen a bunch of the puzzles. Oops. There's just so many enemies here. What? So your car has a little bit of time where it has to slow down, I am learning? Aha! If I pizza slice him over here, I can spin him like that. Very nice, very nice. It's very, I'm gonna use the word hypocritical, even though that's not entirely what I mean. Narcissistic maybe is a better word. I like the combat mechanic when I can tell what the solution is supposed to be. Because I like feeling clever by having found it. And I do not like the combat mechanic when I can't find the solution. Oh my gosh, the wibbly wobbliness. That's so good. Okay, who's over here? Who all lives here? I fought the crow. That is a black shy guy. Meow. Three means what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide that guy over, slide this guy back so that I can slide this back here. I don't remember if these guys are more powerful or what, but they definitely are getting walloped. This also is not the enemy that I'm missing, I think. I think I might have to go into the Temple of Shrooms to see what else I'm fighting, because it's kind of towards the back half. And bros tend to be more difficult enemies. And so they're probably in a more difficult part of the chapter. What you doing, lady? I am trying to get a trophy. And the trophy that I'm trying to get is the trophy that is for collecting every origami character in the origami character gallery. Sorry, did it just... Oh, okay. I understand. And the only character that I am missing in the origami character gallery is an origami folded soldier from the Yellow Streamer chapter, which is this chapter, the Scorching Desert. And I don't know what it is that I'm missing. But it is the second last picture in the gallery display that I do not have. And it comes right after a Hammer Bro and a Fire Bro, and right before a Mecha Koopa. And the Mecha Koopa is a random enemy that spawns in sometimes into combat. And we've had to meet it in every chapter, and so that one's fine. And so it lends me to think that I'm trying to find a bro that I, like, somehow didn't fight on my first trip through this chapter. Maybe? And so we're trying to remind ourselves where things are. Whoops, let's not step on the spikes. We have already been here, we have already beat this, so a lot of the puzzles in these rooms are already solved. And it's less spooky. I'm hoping there are still enemies. There should be, right? I just felt like doing that. There was no reason for me to do it. But that is interesting. Okay, spider. Wave battle. Have you fought a show Goomba? What's a show Goomba? 1, 2, 3. Nice. Shoe Goomba? So, I fought the Goomba, like the bone Goomba that have the hats on. But Goombas are usually towards the start of the list. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. They might be to the start of the list. They also might not be. Gear. What do I have in my gear? I have a lot of legendary things. Understood. We're gonna hurl hammer these guys. So I haven't looked up what I'm missing yet. I am just kind of going through... I made a call that today at least I'm just gonna go, because I only have about 20 minutes left anyway. Olivia, you're so magical, girl. Love it. But I don't think any of those guys were new either. And so thank you for the monies, which I do not really need, which I will definitely use now that the game is over, to like buy stuff that's not legendary equipment so that I can actually fight things. Right. That's where that is. I remember that. There were so many jump scares in this level the first time I went through it. Which was fantastic. 3. The second ring needs to move counterclockwise by 3. Got it. The explosion noises are so satisfying. Aha! There is a dry bones here. Okay. Okay. I think I've already fought a dry bones, but truth be told, I couldn't remember. Oh, this one's fun. 3 moves. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to line up these angry boys because I can see that the other 2 are a pizza slice slide away from each other. That was actually kind of neat. Let's do Fire Hammer first on these dudes. And they collapsed. And then we shall do Hurl Hammer on these dudes. Oops, I only got a grate. Yeah, because the dry bones then reconfigure themselves. Oh gosh. These are both slides. Whew, I'm glad I remembered that. Oh, so satisfying. Cool, a heart that I do not need. Good, good, good. Okay, so this way is one of those weird... Yep, that's a shortcut to further in. No enemies here, huh? Okay. It bothers you that symmetry isn't a palindrome? Buttons, that is such valid botheration. Truly, yes. It was a word in a puzzle and you had to say something. Yes. No, like, truly, yes. So all of these things are now open. That's good to know. And we're just gonna walk into the spider and fight it. So, if I push him back, I can spin that once to line up 2, and I can pull him back in line. We're gonna fire hammer this. Hey Menzel, hello sweetie. You're awake. Would you like breakfast, or would you just like lunch when I make it in 20 minutes? Your choice. I will do either for you. Sorry, where are my regular boots? Am I not permitted to regular boots this? What happened to my normal boots, chat? You'll wait for lunch? Okay. Mario lost the boots. Let's see. Oh, I know this one too. Normal boots went out of business ages ago, or disbanded at the very least. Very funny. Okay, no. See, I have boots. So I saw the boots, and then I was using a fire hammer, and then the fire hammer broke, and it wouldn't let me scroll back up to get to my boots again. Okay, I'm gonna use boots on these first ones. And then on these guys, I'm going to use the hurl hammer. Scroll button, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, Toad, you didn't help me. Why didn't you help me, Mr. Toad? How rude. 3? Okay, so this is kind of neat. I've never seen this puzzle before, but I understand it. I really want to break the hurl hammer. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm still not fighting anything new, which is a bit of a problem, chat. Oh, wait. That is a max up heart. Gotcha. That's why it's floating there. I get it. So we were told by the love guru. See, look, Olivia's just here. She was missing at the end credits scene, and now she's just back, and the game hasn't explained itself. Game, you're so rude with time. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not taking it personally. But it means that I would have gotten a reward if I'd explored every single one of those chests. And there is nothing to fight here that is a bro. So I haven't received an indication that I've used the trophy. Oops, fighting this guy again. Whoopsies! We've seen this puzzle before. This is where we spin the angry guys together so that we can pizza slice slide those guys. Maybe? I might be trying to fight a big hammer bro. I'm not actually sure what I'm trying to fight. What happened to the chat display? It's gone just like Olivia was. Oh, it showed up for scissors. Weird. What chat what? I might be trying to fight a Sledge Bro. I'm not sure what I'm trying to fight. That's why I'm just kind of going through... Really? Twitch, do better. How dare you ignore Kate Bloomer? Like, I'm just going through trying to fight everything in this entire chapter in the hopes that I will randomly come across the thing that I'm missing, because I haven't yet looked up what that is or where to find it. Like I said, this stream is just kind of an off-the-cuff one. Where I'm just kind of poking around, seeing what I can do. But then... next stream, I'm gonna have to start getting more serious about finding things on purpose. And so if there are things that I have not found next week when I get back to this game, because on Monday I will be playing the game swap of a Yoshi game, just whichever one wins. But when I get back to this game later next week, I will be doing completionism with walkthroughs as needed. True. I do find that sometimes the issue for me whenever I'm having Twitch chat problems, sometimes the issue for me is like my phone's bandwidth if I'm on my phone, you know? I know there's some sneaky stuff back here. Okay. It was a collectible treasure, but I didn't know if there might be an enemy that I had to fight. Kinda iffy with stuff since yesterday. Oh, that sucks. I don't really remember there being enemies in the city. Whatever. I will take this hit. This is fine. That's not what I want to do. Interesting. And that's not what I want to do either. Is it that I want to do that? No. This is not giving me a better understanding of what I need to do for this one. This is fine. It doesn't matter. Oh. It doesn't matter what I do. So we're gonna do that. This is not as... my brain's just broken right now. This is fine. Oh. Yeah, it is kind of frustrating that there's no fail message. That's a pretty valid... like, thing to want, it feels. Okay, so I do have a hurl hammer that I can equip, and an ice hammer, oops, that I can equip. I have so many extra hammers, and I don't have any, like, extra boots that aren't legendary things, which is fine. I just want to use the extra items first before... Oh, right! I forgot that that was true about hurl hammers. That's fine. I'll just boots them then. Aw, thanks, Professor Toad. Oh my gosh, one of the toads is just lazing on the bench. Look at him. Row 3. Ugh. At the one that I was looking at. Row 4 and another one. That's so lovely. Okay, so that's still just... That was still just paratroopers. You saw a green toad lazing? Yeah! Oh my gosh, the lazy toads are the best. And then this area had these... No, it was... Wait, where's the area with the giant boo? I'm missing an area of desert. Oh, right. No vehicles allowed. There we go. I don't remember there being enemies in this city. Huh. I thought I was trying for the easy thing, but apparently I am wrong. Love it. Great. Okay, so we have a list. We have a series of things we're going to try to do. And we have a game swap on point. So, like I said, chat, I will be playing... I will be streaming next week, Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And that is when the game swap game will be played. There will be polls activated once I've set those up after the end of stream, where you can vote either in Twitter or Discord, and those tallies will be added to the tally from the poll that we did at the beginning of stream today. I'm not sure anything can catch Yoshi's Story, but we'll try. We'll give it a go. But Yoshi's Story, Yoshi's Woolly World, and Yoshi's Crafted World are the 3 games up for poll, and then I will play the winner on Monday. And then later in the week, we'll be returning to this game, and we will be returning to it for the purpose of completionism, but with walkthroughs. I have so far played this game, by and large, without any help outside of suggestions from chat, which sometimes come from people who know the answer and sometimes come from people who don't. And so I've been allowing that because I like community and I like learning things. But I have never looked up walkthroughs, I've never looked up tutorials, and I've never looked up any gameplay for this game before. So everything that we've done thus far, I have learned for myself, and I've come pretty far. I'm not missing a lot, but I am missing some things. And so having exhausted my personal resources, when we get to it in order, I will be looking up walkthroughs for things that I haven't been able to figure out. The Eddy River is just a matter of practice. The speed rings are just a matter of practice. The blooper is just a matter of patience. And so I know 3 of the 7 trophies are really just a matter of patience, but at least 2 of them are a matter of knowing very specific things. Oh, welcome back! Great entrance, Cobra. You're just in time for me to dump raid messages in. So we will be returning to this game. We will be trying to finish it off next week. And then I will be giving you guys... I like the fancy goldness. And then I will be letting you guys know what I will be doing for the rest of the year. Because I have a plan for the next month of streams that is a little bit different from usual. Once we've finished Origami King, we've finished the Paper Mario games that I am able to play on stream. And so we're going to be having to make a change. And I already have the concept in place for what I know that's going to be, but I want to wrap up a few things because I do have completionist tendencies. So I'll let y'all know about that next week. Hopefully some of you can join us for the game swap on Monday, and hopefully some of you will be back to see some more completionism elements of Origami King, because that is the mode that we're in. You hope the plan includes Tinykin. Buttons, you're adorable, and your love for that game is amazing. And Tinykin does look very cute. It's not existent. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. But that is going to be it for me for the day and also for the week. My work schedule was the juggle as it always is. And so this week's streams were on Monday and then today on Wednesday. Next week's I will resume on the Monday. So we are going to find somebody to raid. And by find somebody to raid, I mean, I think I know who I want to raid. There's a couple of people here who are very, very fun people. But it's been a while since we've raided Focus, so that's where we're gonna go. Focus on Me Play is a non-cam gaming streamer who plays lots of Nintendo content that I happen to really like. And I believe today is playing the new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. And I love Mario games. I'm playing one right now. So we're going to jump over there and say hello to Focus. Scissors, an instrument used for cutting cloth, paper, and other thin material consisting of 2 blades. Oh wow, that's a cool definition. So here is a raid message. I presume y'all can get that raid message. If you don't have my emotes, that's fine. You can substitute other emotes or just kind of do a standard raid message. But do keep it polite and be kind. Be kind, rewind, for those of us who know what that means. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, a wonderful weekend. Do not sass me like this game. I'm chatting. And I will hopefully see some of y'all next week. But for now, it's been lovely having you all. Thank you everybody for being here. And have a great day.